Welcome to my channel today. We're going to be talking about 15 weeks old. Why does my 15-week-old draw? Um, but before we dive deep into this topic for today, I want to encourage you to like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Alright, back to business of the day. So why does my 15 weeks old draw? Some could say he's teething, and some would say he's growing. Yes, the both are correct. He's getting to the stage whereby he will be teething, but teething is not going to be out until maybe the next 3 months or 5 months or thereabouts. But the body is building and getting ready for that. And also, he discovered that at that 13, 14, 15, 16 weeks, they have more saliva coming out of their mouths. The mouth is creating more saliva, so this makes them to drown. There's nothing to worry about. That's a beautiful process. It means that their body is growing. What you would do, you have a lot of these napkins. You have them a lot because this is the time to make good use of them. Make sure that they are clean and they are baby friendly. You can see. So this is when you need it. You should always, wipe their face with it and make them to be clean as well. Also their tiny fingers, you wipe it. And you also need to wash your hands and make sure you are clean. Your hands are clean, so it doesn't cause rashes on their face and their neck region and all that. So you have to enjoy this stage, because this stage, I tell you, it just won't pass. So for new moms out there, when you see your 15 weeks old drooling, and biting, chewing her fingers, her hands, somewhere, like mine will put all his feet inside his mouth, and if you don't watch him, he would start coughing. So you need to always be there with them, watch them, and make sure their hands are clean and their face is clean. So once you see the drooling, you clean up their faces and their neck region, also with their fingers, and make sure your towels, these napkins are well neat and clean, and you have lots of them. This is the period to have lots of this. You can see I have a whole lot of them, so you can also get a whole lot of them and store them properly, safe for your baby. At that stage, you discover that they are trying to get used to the saliva in their mouths, and it is even the excess that draws out. And also in my last video, I also recommended tummy time for your baby. You discover that when you are practicing this tummy time for your baby, you keep practicing it. Even at that, you see that the baby's drooling also will reduce for that moment. So because why it's like that is because you're changing position of the baby. It is necessary for you to always change position of the baby. Don't let your baby just maintain one position. No. Always make sure. Okay, it means that the baby is growing well, fine, and strong, healthy. Two, it means that the sensory part of the baby is developing perfectly. And the third word is, it also means that the baby is beginning to learn self-soothing in a way that you can hold the baby and the baby will be, satisfying himself, maybe by biting his clean fingers and all that. So that is self-soothing. That is when you realize that your baby's mental development is really growing and is growing well. So it's good you encourage them by washing their hands, making sure their fingers are clean, and making sure that the napkin you're using to clean their drawers are all clean. And as well, you handling the baby, your fingers are also clean. So this helps and encourages the baby to grow better. Okay, so what does it mean when baby is drooling and biting fingers at 15 weeks? It means that the baby is growing well. It means that the baby is learning that he or she has got hands, feet. Some even try to take their feet into their mouth when you position them in a kind of way. It means that the baby is growing healthy. He has discovered that he has fingers. He has fingers and his hands are movable. So he puts them, feel them with his mouth. So it means your baby is growing fine. It means your baby is growing well and healthy. It also means that their coordination, they are being able to coordinate their hands. That is how it starts, gradually. So encourage movements for your baby. Encourage movements for your baby, and always make sure your baby is clean. Always clean the face with the napkin, and also practice tummy time with your baby. Change positions. There are a lot of baby activities I'm going to be posting on my next video. Baby activities that you can do with your baby from 0 to 6 months. Activities that will encourage the baby to be able to discover a lot of movements in his or her body. So I want to encourage you today, as new mothers, you should always enjoy every stage your baby is in. And if there's any other thing you notice from your baby, you can also visit your pediatrician and talk more about it. So from here, this is where we're going to wrap up the curtain for this topic. So watch my next video, and I encourage you to hit the like, share and the subscribe button. See you. Bye.